Gopi Jana Dhira Gopi Jana Yashoda Nandana Prajajana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Prajajana Ranjana Damodara Swami Damodara Gopi Jana Dhira Sodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yasodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Damodara Dhira Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stutras Shishimad Divine Grace ISKCON founder Acharya Jagadguru A.C. Bhakti Dhira Swami Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stutras Shishimad Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Anand Koti Vaishnavrind Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Shri Shri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Kṛṣṇa Gopal Gopinath Shyamakam Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Yamuna Mai Ki Ganges Mai Ki Tulasi Devi Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Sāma Veda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Nitai Gaura Premananda. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. Glory to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Kṛṣṇa. Glory Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Bodhisam Tapisam Yena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamayam Radhi Sapadam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Kamala Shri Guru Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajima Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Kṛṣṇa Aham Sahagana Lalita Sri Visahanantanscha He Kṛṣṇa Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Govesha Gopika Kanta Radha Namaste Tatakam Chana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhayeva-cha Patitanam Pavunebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bhagavad Gita cities ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita cities, chapter 9. The most confidential knowledge. Text number 70. Pitāham asya jagato mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Sāma Veda pitāham asya jagato mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa sajudevacha pitāham asya jagato mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa yajuḥ
pitāmasya jagato mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa yajurevaca pitāmasya jagato mātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa yajurevaca
pitāham asya jagato mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa yajurevaca
Mataji.
pitāmasya jagato
Mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa yajurevaca
pitāmasya jagato
mātā dhātā pitāmahaḥ vedyam pavitram oṁ-kāra Kṛṣṇa yajurevaca
Pitā, Father. Aham, I. Asya, of this. Jagatāḥ, universe. Mātā, mother. Dhātā, supporter. Pitāmahaḥ, grandfather. Vedyam, what is to be known. Pavitram, that which purifies. Oṁ-kāra, the syllable Om. Ṛg, the Ṛg Veda. Sāma, the Sāma Veda. Yajur, the Yajur Veda. eva, certainly, cha, and. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. I am the father of this universe, the mother, the support, and the grandsire. I am the object of knowledge, the purifier, and the syllable oṁ. I am also the Ṛg, the Sāma, and Yajur Vedas. Please repeat. I am the father of this universe.
I am the father of this universe.
The mother.
The mother.
The support.
The support.
And the grandsire.
And the grandsire.
I am the object of knowledge. The purifier.
The purifier.
And the syllable oṁ.
And the syllable oṁ.
I am also the Ṛg.
I am also the Ṛg.
The Sāma and the Yajur Vedas.
The Sāma and the Yajur Vedas.
Purport. The entire cosmic manifestations, moving and non-moving, are manifested by different activities of Kṛṣṇa's energy. In the material existence, we create different relationships with different living entities who are nothing but Kṛṣṇa's marginal energy. Under the creation of prakṛti, some of them appear as our father, mother, grandfather, curator, etc. But actually, they are parts and parcels of Kṛṣṇa. As such, these living entities who appear to be our father, mother, etc., are nothing but Kṛṣṇa. In this way, the word dhātā means creator. Not only are our father and mother parts and parcels of Kṛṣṇa, but the creator, grandmother, and grandfather, etc., are also Kṛṣṇa. Actually, any living entity being part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa is Kṛṣṇa. All the Vedas, therefore, aim only towards Kṛṣṇa. Whatever we want to know through the Vedas is but a progressive step towards understanding Kṛṣṇa. That subject matter which helps us purify our constitutional position is especially Kṛṣṇa. Similarly, the living entity who is inquisitive to understand all Vedic principles is also part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa, and as such is also Kṛṣṇa. In all the Vedic mantras, the word oṁ, called pranava, is a transcendental sound vibration and is also Kṛṣṇa. And because in all the hymns of the four Vedas, Sāma, Yajur, Ṛg, and Atharva, the pranava or oṁ-kāra is very prominent. It is understood to be Kṛṣṇa. I am the father of this universe, the mother, the support, and the grandsire. I am the object of knowledge, the purifier, and the syllable oṁ. I am also the Ṛg, the Sāma, and the Yajur Vedas. The Mayavadis will be very happy to hear this verse, because everything is Kṛṣṇa. I am, all of you are Kṛṣṇa. We are all Kṛṣṇa. Everything is Kṛṣṇa. But they cannot act as Kṛṣṇa. We can claim, but we cannot act as Kṛṣṇa. For example, here Lord Kṛṣṇa said, I am the father of this universe. I am also the mother. We have not seen one person in this world who is a father at the same time a mother. We have not seen. Only Kṛṣṇa shows that he is the father at the same time a man. How do you feel if you see a man with breast and breastfeeding living entities? How will you feel? It's old. It is inauspicious. Because that is not natural. But for Kṛṣṇa, everything is natural. So we see in Kṛṣṇa Lila, he exhibited the quality of being the father. He has created everything and he provided everything. That is Kṛṣṇa. But he does not show us how he is the mother. Yes, we know that the mother maintains. But how does the mother maintain? By breastfeeding. So Kṛṣṇa, to show that he is also the mother, he exhibited that in his Chaitanya Lila. In Chaitanya Lila, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed the world that he is the mother. And he breastfed all his devotees who were there for the whole day. The whole day in the house of Srivas Pandit. People were sucking breast from him from both sides the whole day. So he showed that he is a mother. No one else can show that he is the mother and the father. In this world, if someone is taller than you, he is not shorter than you. If someone is shorter than you, he is not taller than you. This is what we see in this material world. But Lord Kṛṣṇa is taller than everybody and is shorter than everybody. That is the Kṛṣṇa's position. He is the greatest person. At the same time, he is the smallest person. Adam tarasta parmanu chayan tarastam. He is the smallest and is the biggest. So he showed that position, that he is the supreme father. He is maintaining the whole universe. Not only this or particular universe. He is maintaining the whole universes, innumerable universes. Not only this material world, he is also maintaining the spiritual world, which is unlimited. He is maintaining. We cannot maintain, but he maintains everything. And he said he has been doing this since time immemorial. Not that for some time. Not for some time. All the time he is maintaining his supreme position at the supreme personality of Godhead. That is eternal position. As our eternal position is that we are servant, and that cannot be changed. Kṛṣṇa's position cannot be changed. Even when Kṛṣṇa is acting as a devotee of his devotee, his position remains the same. In Bhagavad Gita, you will see Kṛṣṇa is speaking the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, not like this. It is not like this. It is not as we see here. This is not perfect presentation. Perfect presentation is that Kṛṣṇa is sitting down, Arjuna is up. That is a perfect presentation. Kṛṣṇa is sitting down because he's a chariot driver. And Arjuna is sitting up because he has to see the enemy to shoot. And our normal car has a steering. What is the steering for the chariot? Huh? That is for the horses. The feet. So Arjuna's feet was on the shoulder of Kṛṣṇa for 18 days. Not only that, Kṛṣṇa was washing, bathing, and feeding Arjuna's horses for the whole 18 days. His position was diminished. Kṛṣṇa became less Kṛṣṇa. No. his position remained the same. He never changed his position. That is Kṛṣṇa's position. So he has the right to claim the title that he's a mother and he is the father and he's the maintainer of the whole universe. That's his position, natural. So we have seen this. In Chaitanya Lila also we see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cooked for his spiritual master, Ishwara Puri Chandra Goswami. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cooked for him, not only cooking for him. After eating, he put him to bed and massaged his feet. That is the duty of a servant, but does that diminish his position as the supreme personality of Godhead? No. He maintained his supreme position. Even when he's acting as a devotee, his position as the supreme remains the same. That's his eternal position, the Kṛṣṇa position. Therefore, it is correct for him to say that he is the father of this universe and also the mother. He supports the whole universe. Kṛṣṇa is supporting the whole universe. And Purport in the Purport that the entire cosmic manifestations, moving and non-moving, are manifested by different activities of Kṛṣṇa's energy. We pay for electricity, but do we pay for the sun? We pay for the moon? We pay for the water? We pay for oxygen in the hospital. No, see, we pay for oxygen. But the doctor did not create the oxygen. It is created and by Kṛṣṇa. And he has been supplying. We have not seen one day there is difficulty. Before coming here, light went off many times. But the Surya never went off one day. Not even one day, for a moment. Surya never went off one day. Since time immemorial, I've been supplying light, and so I'm becoming deficient in potency because the living entities are increasing. The living entities are increasing. Therefore, my energy is diminishing. They have never done that. It remained the same since time immemorial. The sun remained the same, supplying all the necessities. That is Kṛṣṇa's position. His energy is doing that. The sun is doing that. The moon is doing that. Fertilizing the soil for us to get our eatables. And even after eating, the fire god has to help us to digest the food. Kṛṣṇa is doing all that. His energies are working in different directions. But we don't see the person who is doing all these wonderful activities. We see only his energies demonstrating and doing something. Therefore, less intelligent people will think that the parts and parcels of Kṛṣṇa are doing everything. That is ignorance. We can do something only when Kṛṣṇa gave us the chance to do it. He gave the strength and also gave the knowledge. In Bhagavad Gita, Kṛṣṇa, here it is mentioned, I am the object of knowledge. Kṛṣṇa is the object of knowledge. He is to be known. Vedyaṁ, he created the Vedas. That means that Kṛṣṇa himself expanded himself as the Vedas, and also he expanded himself as a person to speak the Vedas. He's everything. For us, he is everything. We don't see him doing all these things. Just like we don't see what is behind the beautiful garland. Do we see what is behind the beautiful garland? Huh? So this garland is beautiful. The devotee made it very nice, right? Beautiful. What's the most important thing in the garland? The thread. Are we seeing the thread? Huh? So if I tell you that there's no thread in this garland, how will you feel? There's no thread, it's just the beautiful flowers. How will you feel? Will you consider that to be knowledge, to be intelligent? But we are following people who are disseminating this ignorance. Millions of people are following people who are saying that there is no God. God is not a person. He has no phone. They have more followers than those who believe Kṛṣṇa is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it not? They have more followers. To tell people lies, you get more disciples than if you tell people the truth. That is the unfortunate situation of the material world. But that should not change an intelligent person. It should not change a honest person to misbehave. We should remain telling the truth. Even if we are going to pay heavily for it, we should remain telling the truth. Because telling the truth will be protected by the truth. In a material existence, we create different relationships with different living entities who are nothing but Kṛṣṇa's marginal energy. Under the creation of prakṛti, some of them appear as our father, mother, grandfather, creator, etc. But actually, they are parts and parcels of Kṛṣṇa. One day, Sriva's Pandit's son left the body. And Chaitanya was present. The kirtan was going on. The devotees were enjoying the kirtan. And suddenly the boy left. And Sriva's family members wanted to cry. And Sriva told him, if you cry here, I will commit suicide. Because if you cry here because this boy, our son, has left, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kirtan will stop. To stop Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kirtan means dead for me. Don't do it. If you want to cry, you should do it after the kirtan. So they composed themselves and they didn't cry. Because the boy has left. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will stop the kirtan. And he's asked, something has happened here now. Sriva said, no problem. There's no problem. Nothing has happened. Kirtan, it is kirtan. He said, no, something has happened. Tell me what has happened. Sriva responded, nothing has happened. Kirtan, that's all. Just kirtan. Then the devotees told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not Srivas himself, the devotees who told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sriva's Pandit's son had just left. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked at him. And he didn't feel anything. Because of me, you have tolerated your son's departure without telling me, without crying. Sriva's Pandit said, how can there be misery and anxiety in a place where your lotus face is present? How can there be misery? My son's leaving the body here, it is auspicious because how many people have the fortune to leave their body in the presence of the Supreme, especially with their enchanting, beautiful, sweet lotus face, dancing in my house? How can that be inauspicious? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy. And he asked, how long did he leave the body? How long? He left the body. The devotee told. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Srivas, from today, you lost only one son. But from now, you have two sons. Nityananda Prabhu and myself. We are now your children. And then he went to the boy. And the boy, get up. So the boy got up. Why are you leaving us? Why are you leaving? The boy said, do I have any strength to change what you have arranged? You gave me a short time to stay with Srivas Pandit's family, and when the time has expired, I have left by their own order. Do I have any strength to stay beyond the time? After all, they are my father now. They say they are my father, but how many, which of the fathers they are to me? Because I've had many fathers and mothers. Which of them? The family members who were lamenting for the loss of their son gave up their cry. Their eye became dry. They were hearing the philosophy. The boy is speaking. Cry disappeared. The boy spoke. They are just one of those entities who have acted as my father and my mother. I have had many of all of them, but I have the strength to stay only according to the time you have allotted to me, based on my karma. So my karma has expired. So I left. After speaking the philosophy, and everybody was amazed, instead of crying, all to play was Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everybody was in bliss. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally told the devotees, let's go to Ganga and do this ceremony. He followed, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu followed. Not only that the boy left the body in his presence, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw to it that he followed the procession to Ganga to do ceremony for the boy to go. That is how the Lord is, so merciful, so kind, so merciful, down to earth, they said. His mercy is incomparable, inexhaustible. But we have to work for it. As it has happened to Sriva's son, it will also happen to anyone who follows in their footsteps. Anyone who follows in their footsteps, will have the same thing. The same thing we have that in the Srimad Bhagavatam, our the Chitraketu also. Chitraketu experience is also there. We look at Chitraketu as a sense gratifier because it has millions of wives. And people laughed. When they hear the Bhagavatam, they will laugh. Say it's sense gratifier. But I feel we should see properly, we should look at it properly. What is the number one business for any important person, a bona fide spiritual master, a bona fide leader? What's the most principal thing in his life, in his management? What's the most important thing?
To leave a suitable leader behind.
Want to see a successor. Want to see somebody who will succeed him. One is not considered a powerful leader who has no person to rule after him. He's not a leader. He's just a cheat. So Chitraketu is a powerful leader. He wanted somebody to manage after him. Therefore, he was ready and he did whatever is necessary for him to achieve that. This is determination. That is the quality of an ideal leader. He must look for somebody to represent him. Not that I'm a powerful person, I have done so many things, conquered so many empires, but I have not trained any person to represent me. It is a failure. So Chitraketu, he fulfilled that. He looked for the son. Of course, the son did not stay for too long because of the karma, but the point is that he was able to fulfill his mission by getting a son. That's one lesson we can learn. There are so many lessons we can learn from it. Another lesson is, he was having only one problem, as not having a child. It's only one problem. He has no child. And he was advised, don't just disturb yourself Be satisfied with what you have. No, I want. No, I want. I want. And he was informed. You get a child, your anxiety is not going to go down. It will increase. Why can't you just be satisfied with one problem? You want to make it 2, to make it 3, make it 4, and it will become unlimited. This is what we do in our world. One problem, we want to make it millions. So we are not doing anything new. It has been there all along. So Chilaketu finally he got a child. And naturally he became attached to the wife who gave him the child. And he forgot the remaining billions. So also acted as his wife. They served him also. Even though they didn't give him the child, but they served him as a wife. They served him easily. He became attached. That is the difficulty with conditioned souls. Because you are not Kṛṣṇa, we cannot act like Kṛṣṇa. We can claim, we can say whatever we want to say, but we cannot actually perform like Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa married 16,181. He didn't complain. It is the wives who complain, but not Kṛṣṇa. Because he didn't complain about his wife. We have one wife we complain. So much complain. Kṛṣṇa 16,108, no complain. Only the wives complain. That is the difference. He is different. He's always different. So, all the other queens, they conspire together. Our husband has abandoned us. So what to do? The reason why he's not looking after us is the child. So let's do away with the child. And the child was poisoned. He left the body. So all his joy was smashed completely. The mighty king on the throne is on the floor, crying, lamenting seriously. So now Namuni and the Parvati Muni came back. What is the problem with you, my dear king? Oh, I cannot be happy again because my son is dead. They brought the boy back. And the boy asked him the same question. Which of the father are you to me? Which of the father? I have had many fathers. Not only human fathers, other species of life. I have gone through all. I was a tree and an animal, varieties of animals. I have mothers and fathers as animals, and planting trees, other species. I have so many mothers and fathers. Which one are you talking? Even among the humans, which one are you talking? The one in India, the one in America, or in Africa? Which one? Which father are you talking? So Chidukese was amazed, listening to the small boy. Actually, the boy was his enemy in the past life. And the karma was that he should come and pay the anxiety he gave to him in the past life. So he came to pay it as a son. So our son or parent may be enemy, the husband or wife may be enemy, our relatives may be the enemy, either the grandfather, the grandmother, or whatever, may be the enemy. And then we complaining how we are not being properly treated in our family. Do you know who are these people surrounding us? Do we know our relationship in the past? Where we are now as family members? And for how long are we going to be family members? After a few time, we are going to depart. Can we hold any person? No, you're not going to go. You are my father. You have to stay with me for eternity. Do we have that power? We don't have the power. When it is time, we'll go. So Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Purport said, family members, we should look at it this way, that we are all travelers who have settled in one hotel, one night. Different travelers come to a hotel, right? Do we become attached to that hotel? Or to the inmate of that hotel? No, we have to stay together. If you do like that, what about your journey? Will you continue with your journey if you become attached to that hotel? And the resident of that hotel? No. That is our situation. That we have come from different places and we are all put in one place to share the karma. The same with all of us are devotees. We have devotees, maybe a leader, maybe a colleague, maybe whoever, who we constantly have difficulties with. Constantly. Every day we have difficulty with the person. An intelligent devotee should not look at the person, because the person is just the instrument. The cause is who? Who is the cause? We are the cause. The person is the instrument. But we look at the instrument and forget about the cause. We should learn to understand. By all these examples, they are here to teach us what we should know, what we should understand. The instrument is not the problem. The problem is the cause, and we are responsible for what is happening. So an intelligent person should not increase our karma, should simply allow it to come and go. Now, a debtor is an enemy in a family, a debtor. An important person, a responsible person, should pay the debt before leaving the body. Similarly, we have been given the opportunity to pay the debt of this present body we have. Let us diligently take advantage of the mercy which is given to us to finish our debt before quitting this body. That is the instruction of Bhagavad Gita 5.23. Bhagavad Gita chapter 5 text 23. It is our responsibility that Kṛṣṇa has given us this human body so we can finish our debt before quitting this body. It's our responsibility. The word dhātā means creator. Not only are our father and mother parts and parcel of Kṛṣṇa, but the creator, grandmother and grandfather, etc., are also Kṛṣṇa. Actually, any living entity being part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa is Kṛṣṇa. All the Vedas, therefore, aim only towards Kṛṣṇa. Whatever we want to know through the Vedas is but a progressive step towards understanding Kṛṣṇa. That subject matter which helps us purify our constitutional position is especially Kṛṣṇa. Similarly, the living entity who is inquisitive to understand all Vedic principles is also part and parcel of Kṛṣṇa. And as such is also Kṛṣṇa. We are all parts of Kṛṣṇa, and the part is important only if the part remains with the whole. Prabhupada gave an example. If this machine is detached from the mic, what is important? It has no value. The value of this equipment is to be with the whole, the microphone. Then it is important. So our importance is to be with Kṛṣṇa. If you remain with Kṛṣṇa through devotional service, then we're important. And our importance means that we will be able to finish all our debt before we quit this body. Hare Kṛṣṇa.
Hare Krishna.
Any comment or questions?
You were mentioning in the end about we don't know the people in our environment and the cause So, are these tests that are coming because of karma or because Guru and Krishna send them bypassing karma?
For a serious devotee, that is Krishna's arrangement for that devotee to be made qualified to go back to Godhead. But for a devotee who is not serious, not keeping to the rules and regulations, and is just simply floating and committing all kinds of things, that is karma. The same thing, but there are two ways. A devotee who is keeping all principles and chanting, we have a fixed service and is trying his or her best to take full advantage of Krishna consciousness. The challenge that devotee have is arrangement from Krishna for the person to go back to Godhead. The whimsical devotee who is misbehaving, you're having the same problem. That problem is karma. It is punishment for the whimsical behavior. So not the same situation. We may not see it, but those who are arranged for the situation sees it. What is the pure devotee and Krishna? They see it. They know his arrangement. They know the arrangement they have met, and they know the devotee. You may see two devotees going to the hospital. The situation is not the same.
Could they like all this, like you're saying, how everything is like we should see everything like we should not see the instrument as the cause and our own karma as the cause. So then my question is, okay, we have got this knowledge, but the knowledge sufficient is knowledge itself is not sufficient, because when things happen, that time the knowledge is not helpful to us at that time. How can we actually apply this in our life?
When we say that this knowledge which is given to us, teaching us that whatever is going on, we are responsible. They say, but. What is but? But means we have changed the you have changed the whole thing. No but. If you have really accepted that this, what the Bhagavad Gita is saying, it is true, it is correct, why can't we follow it? Why but? But means that we want to find some reason not to do it. And that is a problem. That is a problem. If it is true, do it. If you don't believe it, then it's okay. There is a but. Yes, Bhagavad Gita is saying 5:23, before quitting this body, I must finish all my debt in this body. But I cannot finish it before going. That is very dangerous mentality. Means what? Sila Vishnu Chakravarti, they were quoting the other day, defeatist mentality is an obstacle, a very serious obstacle for devotees in making advancement. Defeatist mentality. I have I'll give you a material example. Some in the 60s there were two powerful wrestlers. Powerful. They go to wrestle. So the night before their fight, they were spying each other. They used to spy each other. This is a very important thing. Every successful leader must have spies. All the kings you have. All of them. So they were spying each other. They're going to fight tomorrow. They spy each other. One of them came to watch how his opponent, the person is going to fight tomorrow, is he practicing. So when he came, he saw that his opponent is going to fight tomorrow. He took 6 inches nail. With a 2-finger, he bent it. That was the end of the fight. The next day, he didn't come to the ring. So he was thinking, this man who can bend the iron, what will he do to me tomorrow? He's going to kill me. Therefore, I don't want to die now. He didn't go to the ring. He may not have lost the battle if he had entered, because he's already afraid, feeling, oh, I'm defeated. He was defeated. So it is true, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is talking about defeatist mentality is an obstacle for bhakti. And devotee, we should try to avoid this. Guru told me to chant 16 rounds, but 16 rounds would take 2 hours to chant. So why would I chant that? Guru doesn't know I'm very lazy and I have difficulty waking 2 o'clock. That is too much. But please, let us be careful with this but. Be careful with but. If a pure devotee is saying, and the scripture is saying, we should do it. But if I cannot do it that way, then do it your way and don't expect to have the same result. That is straight. All right? Yes. Comment. Okay.
What is the difference between receiving Krishna's causeless mercy and our ability to can we even earn the mercy? What's the difference between the two?
What is the difference between Krishna's mercy?
Causeless mercy.
Causeless mercy. Okay, yeah, causeless mercy and
our ability to earn
our ability to earn the
the mercy.
mercy. Okay, very good. Very good. Technical question. They are very, very close. That's why it's very difficult for you to understand. One guy that sent me a message yesterday. If the mercy is costless, why do I have to chant? Yeah? What is the costless here? Why can't he just give it to me? I have to. I don't understand this costless. I say costless. Yes, the word costless means that our effort alone is not sufficient to get it. But we need the effort. So the two of them are together. Effort and mercy, they must go together. Otherwise, there's deficiency. Costless mercy without effort, then everybody should go back to Godhead. If Kṛṣṇa did not do that, that means he's partial. If you look at it that way, effort alone is not sufficient, because it means that we don't need Kṛṣṇa to go back to Godhead. We can go there by our own strength, but it's not possible. Our sincere effort will attract Kṛṣṇa's mercy, and the mercy will not come at our time. Because it is costless, we have to wait for Kṛṣṇa's time. When he feels, okay, you can take it now. So it's not only our effort that causes, it's not only just ordinary mercy, but both of them are put together, they go together. And it is how things works in the spiritual cycle. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita cities ki jai, Nitai Go Premanande, all glories assembled devotees.